Well, he attack me. But Jayden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
What you talking about? Is Jayden place? See me up to the time, a cartel. I represent for Jayden Chase. We spray them face on the AK rays. See me up to the time, the Gaza station.
Yeah, man, move settings, viewers and subscribers. And we don't need no ladder. Gaza Nation, wanna find the Gaza station. Welcome to the channel, Jayden Chase. And yes, we are bringing another new and yes, exciting reasoning for the topic of dancehall and entertainment. Don't know. But click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and for also leave a like, a comment, and yes, bust a share on the vlog in truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, Organization of American States, the OAS, along with the Inter-American Convention Against Corruption, has sided with the opposition, viewers and subscribers, pointing to the fact that Jamaica's reputation as a jurisdiction rifled with corruption has grown during Llewellyn's tenure. Now they say what is troubling is that in such an environment, the office of the DPP, from all objective accounts, has a poor track record in prosecution of corruption cases, but rather a high prosecution rate for civilians. Now, the statement is that the authorities need to take steps to address what they claim is a lack of prosecutions being carried out by Llewellyn's office for corruption and corruption-related offensives. Now, they cited that in 2014, Vybz Kartel, 1 month after Colonel Spencer was released, after his defense submitted a no-case submission, and it was accepted by the judge presiding on that matter, to which Llewellyn just played ball. They said he was released on a corruption case, but Vybz Kartel's sentence was so excessive that it made headlines right around the world, which I do agree. Colonel Spencer, we don't wish prison for nobody, but the fact is, in his case, the proof was there. The bulbs went missing. In Vybz Kartel's case, there were never any ballistics, no forensics, no proof. But his case reached all the way to the courts, to the point that them secure a conviction with evidence that the courts themselves said was tampered with witness statements that the courts themselves said was unreliable because it changed from the statements given to the JCF and the statements given in open court. But still, all the efforts of the office of the DPP was put towards that case, a civilian case. But when high profile matters, especially matters of corruption, we still see what go on with the Minister of Education. Remember what they go on when they did find the baby in the mayor yard? We still not hear much about those cases. There are no excessive sentences handed out. As a matter of fact, it barely makes the headlines. Sometimes I forgot search to hear what was the results of those cases. Them kind of hush hush. But in a Vybz Kartel's case, viewers and subscribers, the office got out of them way, marshaled all of their forces, went as far as to cross the line using tampered evidence, corrupted with evidence that was corrupted in the case. Hey, me agree with the statement. One, I think former opposition leader was in opposition. Yes. Two, the Andrew Holness-led administration, because they were in support of the fact that Llewellyn's tenure should be extended. Now, he wrote to the Governor General saying that he's in strong objection to that, based on the fact that Llewellyn does not have the track record. That's up for discussion though. And I guess in her defense, she could argue that, being a lawyer herself, she could argue that. But what people are saying is that it is almost like the civilian conviction rate is 100 times higher than the conviction rate for officials. And they're saying in a jurisdiction where it is rife with corruption, you would think that you would have officials being prosecuted on a regular basis. But it is not so. Rather, we see entertainers being blamed and demonized for all that is wrong with the society, and saying that the place is corrupt because the dancehall is corrupt. That is basically the statement. And anytime something happens with an entertainer, it is pushed to the headlines, not because they are celebrities. That is one facet. But also because they are the individuals that are going to be blamed for all that is wrong with the society. Should a female artist find herself in a situation right now, especially if she's a dancehall artist, no doubt they will say everything we are going on with the girl them right now a fair fact. This is the weight being placed on dancehall artists, and being the leading dancehall artist Vybz Kartel. You know, or you have seen, maybe you have heard, among all the different responsibilities, all the different blame that has been placed on this individual's name. Now them say, maybe the DPP acted corruptly in her office as DPP. Now with all our take place with the evidence and the teacher trial, and maybe if we were to examine other cases as well, we would find the same situation occurring over and over again. Now that is troubling. That is troubling. No wonder why individuals are saying, can charges be filed? Smart was the judge who retired. But no wonder why people are asking, will charges be filed? Not sure. Can't speak as to that matter. Nor is that my concern. My concern is that we point out these things so that people are aware of how your judicial system is being run. Who are the major players in a war take place? And is it working for you? What we are concerned with is the release of the artists, and the fact that we can take the opportunity to show us up so they can be more aware, be vigilant, even on our own situations as well. So as we can know, see, you're gone are the days when we are asked MP for road. Most people that ask for road never have no car. Ask for things that matter to you, like a judicial system that benefits you, that makes your country comfortable to do business. For entrepreneurs here, starting a business from the ground up are one of the hardest things you could ever try to. But so are going the people in my town, where even if the Chinese people who own the store allow them to sell right there, so you still have some municipality people that pass through and tell them so them can't do it, even though that generate X amount of GDP for the country. Think about it. Some people say the blind will lead the blind. Me wonder what going. Because some of these lawmakers, it's almost like they are not aware of the things that are generating the GDP for this island. Dancehall, yes, of course, tourism is a major player, but for gross domestic produce, the entertainment sector is by far one of our leading sectors for gross domestic produce, especially at a certain time like in the night, when other areas of business and commerce are at its lowest, when most of the store them lack, and they must say, alright, dollars stop turn now. Here is the entertainment sector still generating millions. Food for thought. Vice the one called Jayden, the dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative. I'm reminding you, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But you like the reason, of course, you like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon right after that. and then put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon there too, you know. Drop a like on the blog from a like with your ear. What's a shape on the blog in truth, located in close proximity. Comment section open 24/7, just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. Other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. Yeah, man, you know the thing, go man, move settings fam. And we no need no ladder. And my sentiments for you and yours is, of course, we no live, love, and prosper until we reason again.